Hey, greetings from Central Virginia. This is another in the series that I sometimes do, which is about my wild lawn. My wild yard is just that. We do not really tend this yard in terms of adding any fertilizers or trying to have it all grass or anything like that. It's always been this way. It's a huge yard in the middle of the country. And one of the great things is that it's just one of the most ecologically biodiverse places of all. And I love during the year just watching it evolve and watching the different, what many people would call weeds, emerge and flourish, and some beautiful flowers along the way. One of my favorite wildflowers that blooms this time of year, it's now mid-September, we're just a couple of days away from the equinox, the fall equinox. And this is a time when many things are dying down and many plants are beginning to fade and blooms on your flower garden are starting to go away. But this plant just abounds. This is called yellow crownbeard, and it is a native species that grows wild throughout this area and through much of the eastern and southern United States. It is beautiful, and the pollinators absolutely love it. Up close and personal. Of course, I'm coming near and everything wants to fly away. But it's just this time of year when other things are slowing down and the pollinators are looking for food, this plant gives them tons and tons of nourishment. Look at all of the different parts of this flower that are going to provide nutrition for fodder for these bees and all sorts of pollinators. As I stand here, there are large and small creatures on here. There are various hornets. I know people don't like hornets, but they're important pollinators. And small bees, honeybees, native bees of all sorts. This plant literally grows everywhere, and it's especially prolific on the edges, and that is a wonderful habitat for birds and creatures of all sorts. The plant can grow up to like 7 feet tall. It's absolutely spectacularly huge, and it just abounds. I mean, look at this whole edge. So this time of year, when things are starting to fade, this plant is just providing my yard with all sorts of color along the edges. I'll show you some more examples. It's literally lining the entire yard. Yellow crownbeard is a member of the Aster family. Yellow crownbeard is a perennial, and it just grows. It just grows and grows and grows. You can see how tall these plants are. I am about 5'6" tall, and this is a good, about this much taller than I am. So it is a wonderful plant to have around, I know, and this time of year especially. So let your lawn, consider even just a part of your lawn, letting it go wild. It will be one of the best things for pollinators, to improve soil health, and to improve biodiversity. I know there are projects going on around the country, and particularly in the Chesapeake Bay region, to encourage people to have wild lawns. I also know that if you're living in towns and homeowners associations, it's really hard to convince people to let your lawn be a little bit wild. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. Crownbeard, as opposed to wingstem, has oppositional leaves. Where there's one leaf, opposite is going to be another leaf.